Okay, so these are some static Tai Chi exercises that can be done at home in very limited space. As you can see, I'm in my conservatory at home, which hasn't got a huge amount of free floor space, but gives me enough space to be able to put these static exercises together and hopefully relax and stretch as a start or end to the day. So start with your feet shoulder width and parallel. Keep the weight evenly spread over your feet. Stretch up through the top of your head, pushing the crown of the head up. And try and relax the base of the spine and the hips, pushing the base of the spine down. We're going to start with an exercise called push and pull. Right hand center chest, pushing away, left hand towards your stomach, pulling back. And then both hands turn, they swap over, turn, swap over. Keep this going. Relax into it and try not to think about anything else too much. Now we're going to transition into a move called the 6-point stretch. Just let the hands drop in front of you and then bring them back up, crossed in front of your chest, right over left. Turn the hands, push out with both palms. Turn both through the shoulders, push down. Turn the hands forward, pull up with the fingertips. So expand it outwards. Turn. Hands down, turn the hands forward, hands up. So the six points of stretch are 1, up through the top of the head, push it up to the ceiling. 2, out through both hands, 2 and 3. Down through the base of the spine is 4. 5 and 6 is both feet pushing down into the floor. You're trying to expand away from the center, up, out and down. And keep the shoulders relaxed. We don't lock out any of the joints in Tai Chi. So when you're stretching, you stretch to the point just before the elbows or the knees lock. but not locking the joints. Keeps it soft. I'm going to transition into a move called Stalk Calls Wings. Let the hands drop and then palm up, palm down, right hand up first, left hand down, and then they swap. Palm up, palm down. Try and keep the palms through the center line. Connect the top hand with the top of your head, pulling it up. Bottom hand, base of the spine, pulling it down, and then you relax into the middle, and then the stretch starts again. Relax into the middle, stretch up and down through the spine and the hands. You see how the top arm and bottom arm are not straight. There's still a bend in there. We're going to transition into the two-handed stretch, so bring the right hand down, fingertip to fingertip. The force is going through the palms, forward, and then up, and then forward, and then down. So keep the fingertips pointing towards each other, keeps the elbows rounded. And what we're doing is we're pulling up with the top of the head with the hands and pushing down with the hips. So we're getting a big spine stretch there. Relax. So start pushing up with the top of the head and down with the hips, as well as stretching up with the hands. One more. And then we're going to transition into a move called Earth to Sky. So let the hands go up. And then put both hands in behind you. Backs of the hands on the top of the hips. Your feet are shoulder width and parallel. And let the hands, still with the backs of the hands in contact with the legs, slide down the back of the legs as you bend forwards. As far down as you can, keeping the hands in contact with the legs. Then the palms of the hands on the front of the legs, fingertips towards each other. Palm out and up. So backs of the hands onto the top of the hips. Keep them in contact all the way down. Push your hips back as you bend down. Keep the legs as straight as possible without locking the knees. Don't be tempted to bend the knees to get down further. Try and relax the back. You should feel it stretching up the backs of your legs, small of your back, and between your shoulder blades. As with any of these exercises, it's good to feel a pull and a stretch, but if it hurts, don't do it. Push back with the hips as you bend. It's not a competition to see whether you can get to the floor. Go down as far as you can. Three more. Good. Now we're going to do a move called Repulse Monkeys. And for this you need your feet shoulder width and a half with the toes slightly turned out. And we're going to sit back, we're not going to squat. So the knees don't go forwards. You sit back with the hips, feel the weight rock back into your heels. Try and keep your knees back. You should be able to see most of your foot in front of your knee when you sit down. Just relax the body and let the body come forward as a counterbalance. So try not to be too upright, but try not to be too forward. And what we do with the hands is we put them in low at the hips, elbows and shoulders down, loose fists with the fingers up. And as you sit back, you push forward in the center. And as you stand up, you turn the hand, grab the air, pull it back towards you, and then do the other hand. Turn it, pull it back towards you, push forward with an open hand, pull it back. That's 3. We're doing 25, so we need to do 22 more. This is the last one, 25. Good. Okay, we're going to do some balancing. And Tai Chi balance is very important. And this is something you can practice without having to remember any moves. It's literally standing on one leg. So we're going to start on the left foot. We're going to do it for 60 seconds. And I want you to move the right foot any way you want, but slow, even movements. So 60 seconds on the left foot starting now. That's 60 seconds. Swap to the other foot. Same thing. 60 seconds starts now. And that's 60 seconds. Good, well done. We're going to do a move called waves on the beach, which is a little bit of a wind down. Part of Tai Chi is the meditative part, so try and really block out anything that's going on around you and just focus on the movement. It should be like waves on a beach, gentle waves going up the beach and gentle waves coming back. Stand on your left foot, which should be at an angle, so pointing into a corner of a room, approximately 45 degrees. Let the right foot go forward, push forward with open hands and transfer the weight forward, and then just let the hands drop as you transfer the weight back. If you want your body to turn, if it feels like it needs to turn, then just let it. So facing forwards at the front and facing towards your left foot at the back. So nice and soft. Just let the hands travel forwards and back. Try not to let them go to the side. They're just going straight forward, straight back. You're transferring your weight from the back foot onto the front foot, onto the back foot. Try not to lean forward too much. And keep everything soft. We're going to swap feet, so step back, turn the right foot to 45 degrees, stand on it, left foot forward, same thing, different side. And then step back to feet shoulder width and parallel into feather bellows. This is similar, only static. So hands up just above shoulder height, let them relax down. Pull up with the backs of the hands and just let them relax down. Try and coordinate an in-breath on the way up, out breath on the way down. Even pace. Try and close your eyes, be aware of your surroundings. Please just let yourself relax and just focus on the movement. And then slowly bring yourself back up. We're going to do 4 Earth to Sky to finish off, just to stretch the back out and wake you up a little bit. So hands down the backs of the legs, really stretch your back out. Stretch the backs of your legs. Let your arms hang down. And then all the way up. And then finish. And give yourself a well-deserved round of applause. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that.